A store shows you a price slashed by 70%. Your brain lights up like you just won something. But what if that deal was never a deal at all? What if it was designed, from the very first number, to make you spend money you never planned to spend? Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is standing in a checkout line, phone in hand, telling themselves, "I'm saving so much money," and in that exact moment, they are about to lose more than they realize. Not because they're careless, not because they're bad with money, because the deal itself was built to beat their brain at its own game. By the end of this video, you'll understand the hidden mechanism behind almost every discount, sale, and limited time offer you've ever fallen for, and one specific number retailers never want you to notice. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it, and it might just save you thousands of dollars a year. Let's start with a number. The average person believes they save around 20% a year just by shopping smart, hunting for deals, using coupons, waiting for sales. It feels responsible. It feels like winning. But here's the twist almost nobody talks about. Multiple consumer spending studies have found that people using deal-based shopping strategies often spend more overall than people who don't chase deals at all. Not slightly more, sometimes 10 to 30% more per year. How is that possible? How can saving money make you spend more of it? The answer lies in a single psychological trick. One your brain cannot fully defend against because it's not a flaw in your thinking. It's a feature of how human decision-making evolved. It's called anchoring. Here's how it works. Imagine a jacket priced at $300. Then a red sticker slashes it to $120. Your brain doesn't calculate whether $120 is a fair price for that jacket. Instead, it compares $120 to $300, and $300 becomes the anchor. The reference point, the story your mind tells itself about value. The real question is $120 actually worth it to you? Right now, for this jacket never gets asked. Because your brain already answered a different question. Is $120 less than $300? Yes. Relief? Excitement? Purchase. This is why a jacket you never wanted 5 minutes ago suddenly feels like an opportunity you can't miss. And retailers know this. Not vaguely precisely. Pricing psychologists are hired specifically to set anchor prices high enough to make almost any discount look irresistible. But anchoring is just the beginning. There's a second layer to this trap, and it's even sneakier. It's called artificial scarcity. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends in 2 hours. 3,204 people are viewing this deal right now. These aren't just facts, they're designed pressure. Your brain interprets scarcity as danger, the same ancient system that once warned early humans about running out of food now fires when it sees a countdown timer on a shopping app. Under that pressure, your decision-making shifts. Studies on consumer behavior show that time-pressured purchases are associated with weaker evaluation of whether an item is actually needed. You're not deciding if you want it. You're deciding if you can bear the feeling of missing it. And once fear enters the decision, logic quietly leaves the room. Now here's where it gets personal. Let's talk about a situation almost everyone has lived through. Imagine someone earning a modest income, let's say $45,000 a year. They're careful. They track groceries. They avoid restaurants during the week. They feel financially disciplined. But 4 times a year, big sales events hit. Think Black Friday, end-of-season clearances, mid-year mega sales. Each event, they spend around $600 on deals items, 40 to 70% off. It feels like saving. It feels smart. But here's the catch. Research into discount-driven spending shows a significant percentage of deal purchases are items the buyer wouldn't have bought at full price at all. Not would have bought anyway, but cheaper. Would not have bought. So of that $600, let's conservatively say half, $300, is money spent on things that weren't needed, wanted, or planned. 4 times a year, that's $1,200. Every single year, vanishing under the disguise of smart shopping. Over 10 years, that's $12,000. Not lost to bad luck, not lost to an emergency, lost to a red sticker and a ticking clock. Now compare this to how wealthy consumers often behave, and this is where the contrast becomes fascinating. Financial behavior research consistently shows that higher net worth individuals tend to buy fewer things overall, but hold a stronger habit of asking one question before any purchase. Would I buy this at full price? If the answer is no, the discount becomes irrelevant. The item disappears from consideration entirely. This isn't about being rich enough to not care about deals. It's the opposite. It's a mental filter, and it's available to absolutely everyone, starting today. But before we get to that filter, there's one more twist, and it might be the most uncomfortable one yet. Deals don't just target what you buy, they target when you decide. Retailers strategically place limited-time offers at moments when your willpower is naturally lower late at night, right after payday, during emotionally exhausting weeks. Notice how many flash sales hit your inbox on a Friday evening when you're tired, relaxed, and least likely to resist. That's not coincidence. That's calculated. Marketing data consistently shows higher conversion rates for time-sensitive offers sent during evening hours, when self-control is measurably weaker. Your tiredness isn't a bug in the system. It's the system working exactly as intended. So here's the moment where this story shifts, because so far everything we've covered sounds alarming, but there's a way out, and it's simpler than you'd expect. The first tool is what we'll call the 2-4-hour anchor reset. Anytime you see a deal, don't ask what the discount is. Ask what the item would cost you if there were no sale at all, no red sticker, no countdown, no comparison price. If you wouldn't pay that number happily, the size of the discount doesn't matter. You're not saving money, you're spending it on a feeling. The second tool is the Scarcity Pause. When you see only 2 left or sale ends soon, treat that language as a signal to slow down, not speed up. Genuine needs don't disappear in 20 minutes. If it's truly gone tomorrow, you likely didn't need it today. The third tool, and this is the one wealthy spenders use almost instinctively, is separating identity from purchase. Deals often aren't about the item at all. They're about the feeling of being someone who got a great deal, someone smart, someone who beat the system. But paying for a feeling and paying for a product are two very different transactions, and only one of them adds anything to your life a year from now. Here's a global example almost everyone can picture. Whether you're in London eyeing a 70% off sale rack, in Toronto scrolling a flash sale app, in Sydney watching a countdown timer tick down on a big appliance, or in Berlin walking past a discount storefront, the psychology is identical. The number changes, the trap does not. And this is the part that should genuinely worry you, but also motivate you. The average person doesn't fall for one bad deal a year, they fall for dozens of small ones, $20 here, $60 there, just because it was on sale. None of them feel dangerous individually. That's exactly why they work. It's not one big financial mistake that quietly drains people's wealth. It's hundreds of small, emotionally satisfying wins that added together become one of the largest hidden leaks in personal finance. So here is the truth this entire video has been building toward. A good deal isn't measured by how much a price was cut. It's measured by whether you would have wanted that item at full price on a random Tuesday with no clock ticking and no crowd watching. Everything else, the percentage off, the urgency, the countdown, the limited stock, is a story designed to make a purchase feel inevitable, when really, it was optional the entire time. The next time you see a red sticker, a countdown timer, or a flash sale notification, pause for just 3 seconds and ask one single question. Would I want this if it wasn't on sale at all? That question alone could be worth thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Not because you'll stop shopping, not because you'll stop enjoying things, but because you'll finally be the one deciding, not the sticker, not the clock, not the crowd. So here's a question worth sitting with. Think back to your last great deal. Would you have wanted it at full price? Drop your answer below. You might be surprised what you realize.